Hi, today is November 25th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1829 for the year, Subway Art. The subway art at the Grand Central 3rd Avenue 7 train stop is lively and colorful and vaguely Hilma of Klint-y. I passed by it several times last year before I noticed it, but now I anticipate it when I enter the station before taking that long escalator down, or when I am taking that long escalator up before exiting. I've never really looked at it closely because a subway station is not an art gallery, but now that I've finally taken a picture of it, I can get a better sense of it and decide whether I actually like it or not. Poem number 1830, The Ball Shavers Brigade. The Ball Shavers Brigade was first formed in the late 50s, but it didn't really get rolling until 2022. A group of 7 or 8 women, or for gay men, patrol the streets, and when they find a man who looks like he could use a shave, they pin him down, pull down his pants, and shave him. A small minority of men appreciate the work of the brigade, either because they see it as reparations, however slight, for their role in perpetuating the patriarchy, or because they like the feeling of having smooth balls, or because it saves them the trouble of having to shave their own balls. But most men see it as an inconvenience or an imposition, or both. Such men would prefer to perpetuate the patriarchy and propagate their privilege with impunity if they could, which is one of the many reasons why it is a good thing that the Ball Shavers Brigade exists. Poem number 1831, Larval Stage. I am in a larval stage, or to be more specific, I am an egg being brooded on one of my mother's pleopods. I have no mouth and must survive on whatever nutrients I can somehow ingest through my yolk. I am roughly 1% of the size that I will be when I become an adult, all of which suggests that I am a decapod crustacean in, as I said, a larval stage. Unless this is a metaphor, but I don't think it is, and I think that if this were a metaphor, I would know. Poem number 1832, Laval Stage. When doing research for the previous poem, I left out the R in larval, and learned about the Laval stage. That is when, during the Tour de France, the bicycles passed through Laval, France. For example, I learned in 2025, Stage 8 of the Tour de France finished in Laval. Although it is somewhat more likely that I could be in a Laval stage than in a larval stage, I'm not going to assume just because you were gullible enough to believe that I am in a larval stage that you are gullible enough to believe that I am in a Laval stage. I mean, for one thing, the 2025 Tour de France ended back in July, and the 2026 Tour de France won't be happening until 2026. So I'm not going to push my luck. I may be claiming to be in a larval stage, but I am not claiming to be in a Laval stage. Poem number 1833 is the last poem of the day. Lava Stage. A lava stage is a level in a video game where there is a lot of lava, and if your character falls into it, it's game over, literally. There's no metaphor here. If the floor is lava and you touch the floor, you're dead, figuratively, and the game is over, literally. If I were playing a video game right now, I could very well be in a lava stage. But the truth is, I'm not in a lava stage, and as long as I'm being honest, I'm not in a Laval stage or a larval stage either. I apologize for any confusion I may have caused, and if I didn't cause any confusion and you were hoping for some, then I'm sorry for any lack of confusion that I may or may not have caused. But if I am living in a giant video game and you are its designer and controller, then you would be well within your rights to place me in the lava stage and watch me burn and drown and die. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.